Happy Tuesday, everyone. I hope that you all had a great start to your work week. I know that Mondays are filled with a lot of staff meetings, answering emails, and all of the many other things that we do at the beginning of the week. But now that that day is over, I want to give you a thought for the rest of the week. And that thought is bridge building. We know that February is Black History Month, of course. And it was less than 60 years ago that a person who looked like me wouldn't have been able to use a certain bathroom, eat at a certain restaurant, and would have had a very specific entrance, normally around the back. And there were individuals who were alive at that time who thought about, we can't allow our future, we can't allow our young people, we can't allow our children to live this kind of way. So they fought against inequality, they fought against segregation, and they of course built bridges for the future, for the people who had to follow in their path. I began to think about what the purpose of a bridge is. A bridge allows a person who's on a journey to continue on that journey without an impediment. Think about that. If that bridge was not there, how would you have gotten across? You probably would have had to stop and build it yourself, taking away from your time. But someone had already thought about that. Bridges can take many different forms. The one that I'm most familiar with is the relationship form of a bridge. I think about all of the many people in my life who have really just been a bridge. People who have given me information, people who have given me access, people who have given me opportunities. Those have all been bridges in my life. Bridges are also things that you have to build with other people. It's a collaboration, because sometimes what you're building can't be built by yourself. Even though it's something great, it's going to require having other people there. And that's why it's so important to think about the relationships and how you build relationships, and also how you maintain and sustain those relationships, especially for the future. Bridges are also improvements to processes, ways that we can get things done faster. What if we still had to operate off of typewriters? What if we still had to send inner office memos in an inner office envelope? Well, that may not be too bad because I wouldn't hear from people so often. But anyways, so you see, bridges can take a lot of different forms, but we're always thinking about how can someone benefit from this process. I do have a question to you though. Who are you building a bridge for? Think about that. Who is going to benefit from something that you are doing now? Who are you mentoring? Who are you giving information to? Who are you preparing a way for? It's a very, very important question to ask. Even if you're not in a leadership position, you're still thinking about the future. What can I do to help make it better for someone else? That's big picture thinking. That's outside of yourself thinking, and that is so important. Of course, I've emphasized strongly in this video the importance of bridge building. But sometimes you do have to burn a bridge. When I say burn a bridge, that means that the relationship that you had was probably toxic and you just don't need it in your life anymore. That place where you once were, you probably don't need to go back there. It's not the easiest thing to accept. We may even struggle with it, but sometimes we do have to burn some bridges because it's just not good for us. Overall, bridge building is so important to our institutions, whether they're religious, our educational, our business institutions. We need bridge builders. Our young people need folks who are going to be concerned about their well-being. We have to think about, hey, what's the water going to be like for our kids? What's the climate going to look like? When you're a real bridge builder, you think beyond yourself. You think about the much bigger world. So, who are you building a bridge for? Again, thank you all so much for tuning in. Remember, subscribe to my channel on YouTube. Make sure you like the video, hit the notifications button, and share it with someone who needs to build a bridge. Thank you all so much. You all take care.